Hello everyone and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid the board game, and we're going to do stage 6 from the Shadow Moses campaign today, which is Snake infiltrating through the nuclear disposal facility and the end goal being finding where Otacon is. Doesn't know it's Otacon yet, he just knows it's the head scientist that made Metal Gear, but that's who we're meeting. And this takes up a lot of table space, this particular stage, although a lot of it is actually kind of redundant. There's two floors of 3 where there's threats in the form of guards. And then there is the final floor, which is to the top left of your screen right now. This one up here. If you know from the video game, it's an electrified floor filled with poisonous gas, blocking the way through to Otacon's office. That's our end goal, is just get there. We can't get there without destroying the electrical switchboard over there, which turns off the electrical floor. There is some optional objectives as well to do that we're not going to be able to do all of. I'll go into more detail about that in a second. But the gist is Snake has to infiltrate through a nuclear building, stop by a different floor, which will be down here, and that gives him the tools required to handle there without dying. That's the gist of what we're doing today, with some special rules included. Also, I guess they just decided through testing that 3 guards is the optimal amount to start with to make it just difficult enough, because this floor has 3 guards, this floor has 3 guards, and every other mission we've done so far, each zone has been 3 guards. I guess that's just the ideal for making it difficult to slip by. So here's a better look at the lower floor, just because I'm aware that it wasn't quite in view. That is not the correct thing there, that's supposed to be an elevator shaft. Apparently there's meant to be 3 elevator shafts with the game. I do not have 3. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if that's just because my box was incorrect. I do not have 3 elevator shafts. So this is actually an elevator shaft, it's not just an office, apologies for that. But down here is a B symbol. We need to get B to be able to finish the mission. That gives us the Nikita missile launcher, which is a guided missile which we can use to get to and destroy the switchboard without getting poisoned. In the actual video game, you can actually last in the poison for quite a long time, but there's a bunch of turrets, or sentry guns. So it's a little hard to get by. Speaking of which, if we want to get item C, which was visible in the top left section, over here, you would need a gas mask. Now I don't have a gas mask. I've gotten every bit of optional equipment so far, which tells me that it must be earned from a VR mission we haven't done. It is possible to finish this mission without the gas mask. If you stand here and are in anything else at the end of your turn here, you die. In the video game you don't die instantly from the gas, but that's just how they've done it. But you have just enough movement if you do a bunch of dashes from here to get to the exit. So you can still escape even if you don't have the gas mask, but we're going to have to miss the C item because I didn't know. So I haven't found which VR mission gives you that, so can't do that yet. So we'll be grabbing the Nikita from the other floor after successfully, hopefully, infiltrating through this area and getting to here and then winning. That's the goal. Last thing though, while we're in this zone here, we can't use our gun because of all the nuclear weapons being disposed of. The guards can still use their guns, it's just the way it is in the video game. I always felt they should have been melee only for this area, because they should have to have the same limitations. There's weapons that could explode, but just Snake, so we're not going to be able to use our gun, only in this section. But that said, let's go look at the gear I'm bringing. And the gear I'm bringing, despite what I was just talking about, is my pistol, the silencer, and some rations. My thinking for that is, I'm just going to try and infiltrate that first floor as silently as possible, use melee if need be. But once we get to this floor over here, I want to be able to shoot some guards in the back and insta-kill them. As long as we get them in the back, Snake's sneak attack will take care of the rest. At least once per round, that is. So that is my goal, and with that, we are ready to get started, I think. I'll have a quick read over the rules again just to make sure I didn't miss anything, and we'll jump into the first turn. This video is sponsored by Noble Knight Games. Check out the video description below for an affiliate link that will take you through to their store, and it will help me out as well. Thanks. Alright, let's get started. I did forget to mention how many cards we have in the guard order deck. We have 7 red cards, 18 blue ones, so they expect you to take a little while on this one. But with one character, I'm not so sure. Anyway, as far as I can tell, there's only really 2 good first activations that Snake can do. It's either sneak into this section here, which you would not be able to do in the video game, by the way, because if you walk on any of this grating in the video game, it causes noise, a lot of noise. Then guards come looking for you. Thankfully that doesn't happen here. But that's on the off chance that you don't get a guard order card. that makes him move 5 because he'll turn and see us. The other alternative is to sneak ourselves in here, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to dash, sneak, sneak, sneak. I did one noisy thing. Let's see. This is going to set the tone for the rest of the game. I see. Well, we're going to have to immediately use our reroll to try and get rid of that. What are the chances I roll 2 1s in a row? Okay. Very annoying to have to lose the reroll instantly. I might have to immediately get that back by resting. But I might actually have to take a rest turn depending on how close this guard gets. Let's see. Oh yeah, there is no cameras, but I left the camera thing out just in case. But as far as I can tell, there's no cameras at all. So they check in. There is the maximum amount. 4 and prioritising turning to their left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, would you look at that? We're going to have to take a rest turn anyway. I shouldn't have activated him first. Should have been him. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then him, but it doesn't change anything. So, yeah, not much has happened. I'm immediately going to spend 2 actions to refresh my reroll. And stand there, I guess. Even if the guard stops here, as long as he doesn't do anything to turn this way, we will not get seen. He walks past us and we're out of his peripheral vision. The only problem would be if we had a guard card that said move 1. I think that's literally impossible. So I ended my turn, so we'll just draw another card now. Check in, no change. They're moving 5 and prioritising turning right. So we have to start with him. 1, 2, 3, he can only go this way. 4, 5, he's up there kind of out of the way now. And then it would be him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's annoying. We're going to have to take another rest turn, aren't we? Well, as long as it gets him out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prioritising turning right. So I guess we'll just keep going here because this is real quick. I'm burning a turn. I can't do anything. I need this other guy to walk away. So, sure, I burned a turn. Let's do it. There's not 3 dead guards. They're moving 3, prioritising right. 1, 2, 3. He can only go left though. Then it would be him. 1, 2, 3. And he would turn this way since left would be nothing. 1, and he prioritises right. His right. So that would be 2, 3. Okay, I hope I did that right. 1, prioritise right. 3, and then he turned. Yeah, hopefully that was right. So now finally we're allowed to sneak away. I just need to decide the most optimal way, because I think the only way for us to get to the first elevator is here. In the actual video game, I swear there's a staircase over there, but not in this version. So, let's go. We're gonna dash, dash, sneak, sneak. So I did 2 loud actions, and we're absolutely fine. We still had a reroll, and it would have only been our blue noise marker, so I'm not too concerned. We should be able to get up to the stairs, and we have to call the elevator as well. Oh, actually, no. Does the elevator start on this floor? That's something I need to double check. Oh, it does. Okay, so I'll need to move the elevator. Oh, wait. Is the elevator under here? Nope, I'm going to need to find where I put the elevator, because it's not there. It should be already on this floor, meaning we don't have to press this button as an action to call it. But first, let's handle this guard turn. 4 and move right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1. Wait, it is prioritising right again. 2, 3, 4. Is he stuck in a perpetual loop? Am I doing that wrong? Because it is his right that is prioritising if you can go both. 1, you can go both, so he'd prioritise right. Then he would go right again because it's either or. So I think he just kind of got stuck in a circle there again. There we go, the elevator is where it should be. So, my next turn. Because there's no staircase over there, we're actually not in any danger now, except burning time, and time is important. So we'll dash, dash, sneak, sneak, and be in front of there. We did 2 noisy actions. Even if I make a bit of noise here, which I didn't, never mind, I would have accepted it. I would have accepted the blue marker because they would not get to me in 1 turn thanks to there being no second staircase. So, 5 and prioritising left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is different levels, so you couldn't see me. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's free! He's finally free! And then we're going to go down to the next floor. Actually, I wonder if you need to go to A first just to tell you If you go to event 8, it just tells you can't go forwards without a missile. So we might as well just go straight to the floor we need. So, we'll dash and press the button, and we have 2 actions left as we travel down to the other floor. Ding! We have arrived in the basement level of the nuke building, as it's called. We have 2 actions left, and this is the floor where I might go loud. We've got 3 guards who are basically doing a quarter circle. Now, because of how the scenery blocking line of sight works, if I'm standing here, a guard standing here facing me technically can't see me with the rules as written because of these little bits of scenery jutting out, which is very, very strange. I'm not sure if we'll play it that way because that just seems so weird and wrong to me, but I watched another playthrough and that's what happened, so and it does make sense with the rules as written. When you're checking line of sight, if there's intervening terrain, which these thick banisters are, it means the guard can't see you. But so we have 2 actions left and I've done 1 noisy thing. I think we're just going to sneak here. He's definitely not going to make enough distance. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. But but 4, and then if he turned, there is scenery in the way. Is that what I really want to rely on? If I move 1, 2, 3, and he was to move out to here, he would see all of this. Because weirdly, there's no black borders around the desks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll go by that then. I'm starting to see why the banisters are there, just because of how the guard's line of sight works. Okay, so we did 2 noisy things. Because I dashed, press button. Oh no, I did 1 noisy thing. Dash, press button, and then sneak. And we're fine. Guard card. So this is the active zone now. That other floor we didn't make noise on, so we're alert, so there's nothing. It's 3 prioritizing right. 1, 2, 3. He's just going to stay forwards because there is no path left or right. There is a 3rd guard down here incidentally, but first 1, 2, 3. It says he has to turn, so he'll turn to the only open door, which is there. 1, 2, 3, and he turns. He sees all of this, but we are behind the banister, like the long banister here, so he can't currently see us. I was going to shoot this poor so-and-so in the back, but at worst he's going to move 2 and face this way, so I think I can just follow him around. The guy walking around in the middle is a bit more of a risk, but we're going to dash, sneak, and that means I do still have that bit of banister there protecting me. I don't want to be in the open here, so 1 noisy action, we're fine. And guard card, 3 and prioritizing left. 1, 2, 3. Then it would be 1, 2, 3. There's no path to the left. 1, 2, 3, prioritizing left. So if we just keep following this guy around, I feel like we can sneak into B and I might not actually have to kill anybody. Because if guards reinforce, they're reinforcing there, which would actually be quite awkward for me. So we'll just go straight to my next turn. We will sneak. Don't tell the guard I'm right behind him. Hang on, is it possible we'll draw a card that says 2? Even if we did, he would go this way. Yeah, we're fine. He won't turn around. Okay, so we'll end my turn there. 3 and prioritizing right. 1, 2, 3, but then he has to face this way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and he doesn't face left or right because there's no pathways, so he's just staying facing forwards. Maybe we should silent takedown him, actually. I need to have a think, because if a reinforcement comes in there, that might actually benefit me at this point. Alright, I've decided we're going to get a little bit neck snappy. We're going to dash, sneak, silent takedown. Oh wait, silent takedown is 2. Where were we? Were we there? We must have been there, right? Yes, I think so, because we dashed and sneaked. Oh, that's still fine, because I have 2 actions left. Yeah, dash, sneak, silent takedown, snap his neck. Leave that there. We did 1 dash. Rolling a lot of 3s, I'm noticing. And then we do our guard card. Let's see if he immediately respawns. Nope, we're not within 2, so we don't use some snake gas to accidentally create a noise. They do move 2 and prioritize right. Oh, that's awkward. 1, 2. He's now facing that way, and then we go 1, 2. It was all going too perfectly. Now he's blocking my way. I could kill him, but as soon as he sees me, we're alerted. So even if I then killed him, it doesn't matter. I also would have to shoot him twice if I'm facing him. That's awkward. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I just wait? That's my question. We're not going to get a card that says move 1. So he's not going to move there. He's going to keep going down this hall some distance. Don't know how much, but he will. If we get a card that goes 2 and turn right, like we just did, it's very, very unlikely we'll get a card that makes the guards only move 2 twice in a row. I think there's only like 2 in the deck. So if I was to sneak, 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 and just wait there, we know he's not going to see here. If he stops here and faces this direction, he still won't see us on the corner because of the intervening terrain there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Go 1, 2, 3. I'll have to burn a turn, unfortunately, but I'm just going to stay there. Let's see how much they move. And they're moving 4 and prioritizing turning right. 1, 2, 3, 4. He will turn and face that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can only turn left annoyingly, into the room I want to go in, which is very frustrating because I also can't shoot him in the back because his back is against a wall. He didn't see the corpse, so he's not going after that. What do you do here? Because if I kick him, I get an alert. Actually, do I get an alert? Because the combo attack can do his entire health. I'm going to need to go double check the rules for doing the combo attack on an unaware guard. So thankfully the rulebook does actually, kind of inadvertently, does answer my question because it shows a couple of example turns before going over round structure on page 12 of the rulebook. And during Snake's example turn, he walks behind a guard, combo attacks them, successfully knocks them out and then sneaks away. And it doesn't say, oh, your alert token's down, your noise token's down. Just check for noise for the dash he does in his sample turn. So as long as we knock out the guard, it won't cause an alert, which is the information I needed. So, with that in mind, let's go try and knock him out. Dash, sneak, combo attack. That's my full turn. Combo attack for Snake is 2 white and 1 black die. We need 2 of these to be 3 pluses. They all were, and we caused no noise with that. Also, weirdly, dragging a body is a loud action, but combo attacking a guard is not. Don't get that, but whatever. So the guard is knocked out. Combo attack itself is not a noisy action either, so the only noise I did was my dash. And we're going to have to use our reroll. Don't let it fail on this. Oh, you suck. But there's no noise presently on the field, so the noise is just blue. But he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as he gets a 5, he's going to see us, which is awkward. In fact, let's see what it is, because that's my turn. I used all my actions. Oh, it's 4. We're just okay, because that is the most direct route to us, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's equal, so doesn't matter. Either way, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's coming to investigate, and he is going to get there. So, and he's going to touch that first, so he is going to resolve the noise first. My turn is going to be to sneak, 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 and just get B. And I believe I have to look out a special card now that I've done that. What does it say for collecting B? Remove B from the map and take the Nikita special action card. I'm not sure what deck that's in, so I'm going to need to find it. I'll go look that out so we can take a look at it before moving on. And here is the Nikita special action card. Cost an action point, you roll 3 white dice, place 1 missile in an adjacent space if there are none on the map, then roll 2 black dice, and move the missile spaces equal to one of the die results in one direction. Then you may do the same with the other, but you don't have to, it says you may. It would move into a space with an obstacle, or in the same space as a figure, attack all of them within line of sight. It's loud. Why does it have 3 dice there, then tells you to roll 2 black dice here? I don't get it. Because it's only 1 action point to do this, so it's not that it costs 3 or anything. That's confusing. Huh. Don't know. Either way, I guess we'll worry about that when we get down there, if we get down there. Because this guard's going to see that noise marker. He's only moving 3 though. 1, 2, 3. And I guess I'm just going to burn a turn, waiting for him to kind of do his thing. So, we'll go sneak to the doorway and replenish my reroll. And then, oops. He's moving 3, which means he's going to make it. He would move 3, but he stops when he gets to our noise. We resolve a guard reaction. If the player's within 5, place the noise under their figure. Yep, I am. So, Snake let out some anxiety in the form of gas, and the guard now knows where we are. So, going loud is probably going to be the best option. I just need to get off the floor, really. Because if that hadn't have happened, he's going to then immediately walk on the unconscious guard and wake them up. Oh, speaking of which, sorry, on that card as well, he is now close to waking up. So, let's just, yeah, we're going to trigger an alert. So, we're going to step out for 1, and then we're going to combo attack for 2, and that's good enough. So I stepped out for 1, I comboed for 2, I have 1 action left. We're going to dash for 2. My noise stays there because that's the last place I was seen by anyone. Although I guess even though they're all knocked out, I still need to do noise checks to see if it follows me. It does not. Ooh, that would have been a good roll. And then we get a guard reaction card. They radio in. Well, you know. So, at least they don't move, I suppose. Oh no, they do move, don't they? That's especially bad, because, well, they're going to stop as soon as they come out. Although that's the thing, there is one of those things poking out, so does he see me? He must see me, right? Because otherwise he wouldn't be able to go past me. So that's one situation where, what do you do with that terrain there? I guess when an alert's on, it doesn't matter. Also, the first card to activate would actually be this one, because he's close, and then he would shoot at us. And he hit us once. I'll use my -2, so he hits us 0. And then they can't get out and still shoot me, so it goes straight back to my turn. Oh yeah, this would technically have moved underneath me. It's going to move again in a second here though. Let's sneak, dash, sneak. Now if he was standing there, would he see me? Yes, so let's dash again. So I sneaked and did 3 dashes. We'll have to use our reroll. This was rolling 6s. It rolled a 4, so we're okay. So our noise stays in the last place we were seen. And guard reaction. So they're moving 5. One of the guards wakes up, the other one gets close to waking up. And we're not going back to that first floor, so hey. I think he was facing that way, I'm not sure if that matters. So that guard at the back, we go 1, 2, and the guard reaction. Oh, we got the luckiest one. We have an intruder. It just says remove the thing. We have an intruder, but nothing to worry about. Everyone return to your stations. Nothing to see here. So what was the rest of that card for patrolling? It would be moving 4 and prioritizing right. But he would prioritize getting to the guard that's unconscious. Spawn a guard in its place. Still don't know whether you're supposed to spawn the guard on this thing, adjacent to the thing, or in the guard room. I'm going to do what I did last time, which was in the guard room. So they've moved. 1, prioritizing right, two, 3, and then he walks onto the corpse. Remove that and spawn a guard in the zone with the most players. Yep, okay, that's this zone. Another guard. I guess he would spawn there. I'm kind of lost track of what guards I've moved and what guards I haven't. None of them are going to see me. I think I haven't moved him. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we're just going to leave this floor anyway. I hope, again, it doesn't matter if I have moved anyone or not. Sneak, interact. See you later, suckers. We're going all the way to a different floor. And I'm going to have to move the camera, so give me a second. So by getting to the floor that has the electrified floor and gas, We are now safe from reprisal. There's no guard barracks. We will not be followed. We have 2 actions left, so I'm just going to dash onto A. That's just, we get a codec call warning us, hey, if you step out of this yellow barrier, at the end of the turn you die to the gas. Also, this floor is electrified, so don't stand on it without a Nikita rocket launcher. And now we need to work out, why is there 3 white dice registered there, and then you roll 2 black dice there? I don't know. For the pistol, for example, where it has those white dice, like that's what you roll to attack. So I don't know if it wants you to roll a total of 3 white dice plus 2 black dice. I really don't know. It seems like that might be the case, so that's what I'm going to do. But that means you have pretty much a lot of options. So that's our results. Yeah, we made some noise, so what? There's no guards. So we rolled the 3 white dice. Oh, sorry, first of all was to place the missile here. I took out a fatal one rather than a non-fatal one, but whatever. So we do that. Then you roll 2 black dice, and you move that spaces equal to one of the results in any one direction. Then you may do the same for the other result. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And I don't need to do it for the other one. I just need to wait. It's so weird. I'm just thinking maybe... Oh, to launch it, you launch it with 3. But then why would you roll the 3? I guess it's for the initial firing, you have 3 to give you more options and potentially make noise because you are shooting a missile. And then after that, when you're moving the missile, you're rolling 2, I think. Yeah, if there is none on the map. Oh wait, yeah, place 1. Alright, yeah, so that is for the initial firing, and that's for every subsequent turn. Fine, okay, got it, finally. Good grief. So that was action number 1. Action number 2 is to move it some more. And I don't want to move it either of those. Do I have to? Then you may do the same to any other result. Yeah, so that blows up. And we're going to try again, 3rd action. This seems awfully tedious. So, we'll move it 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then final action for this turn. 6 and a 3. Oh, okay, we'll move it 1, 2, 3, and then I don't have to, but I will do it in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm guessing all these markers for like guards turning are because this is used in a VR mission where the floor is not electrified, because there's no threat here. And then that was it for that turn. So we have to draw a guard card. There's nothing to resolve, it's just burning your time. And then 2 6s. Great. Move it equal to 1 in any one direction. Well, I'm going to have to move it back 6 and then immediately move it this way 6 to make sure that I don't blow it up. 2nd action. Ugh. Okay, we'll move it 1 and stop. 3rd action. Ooh, a 2 and a 1, that's perfect. We'll move it 1 and then 1, 2. It's up there. 3rd action. This is not tedious at all. We will use our -2. Did I already use my -2? It's flipped over, but I don't remember using it. I remember using the reroll, which is flipped over. Oh, I did, didn't I? We'll just move it forwards the 1 then, and not take the 5, and then final action for this round. A 3 and a 3. Great. That would mean it explodes. I really don't want to have to do that again because it's so tedious, so I'm just going to ignore that. We'll waste some time. I will burn an action to replenish my -2, and we'll just roll. Oh, we got precisely what we needed. 1. So just pretend I had the -2 on that last turn, I guess, because there's no way I'm doing that again. It's so pointless. So that destroys the switchboard. When it's destroyed, electrified floor. Remove. Oh no, done that. That's it. We just need to run. So I think I have 1 action left this turn. I can move here. It's the last safe spot before the gas. We draw this. Oh, this is the last teal card. We're actually on to the red ones. That was good timing. And then I have to dash, 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 dash to escape, because otherwise I die. And this has the yellow border, so we're safe here as well. If I had a gas mask, I wouldn't have had enough time to go get C anyway, as it turns out. Just out of curiosity, how many deep would we have to have gone to get the game over card? Oh, there we are. Would have been 5? 4. 4 deep to get the game over card. But we have won. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to leave whatever C was for another day. And we go to the mission end, and for just finishing the mission, we get equipment card number 9. So unless this is the Nikita rocket launcher, I'm guessing we don't get to keep it, although I haven't looked. I wouldn't be surprised if it is, though. It is. Okay. So it's got basically the same rows it is shooting. How much damage does it do? Moves onto an obscure space or figure. Attacks all figures within 1 line of sight. I don't know how much damage this does. Maybe it just insta-kills, but then what happens if you shoot it at a boss? And it's got 3 ammo. I don't know, we'll have to see. It does have a codec entry. Is that 601? I'll look that up live, why not? 601. Let's have a little gander at what 601 says. This is not the right book, that's the VR missions. Here we are, 601. Remote controlled miniature reconnaissance missiles, sometimes called Nikita missiles. They've got cameras in them, blah 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 blah. If at any time a figure or a Nikita missile are in the same space, it will detonate and attack all figures, friendly or enemy, in that space and all adjacent spaces. With 3 white dice. If it would hit an obstacle, it instead detonates in the space just before hitting the obstacle and attacks all figures in adjacent spaces. Transmission frequency for your remote is long range. You can control the missile even if you're in a different zone. That's pretty neat. You can fire and forget and then remember again later. Okay, so you'd have to roll the 3 dice to launch, 2 black dice to subsequently move it around the board, and if it hits anything, it explodes adjacent to, if it would walk into a wall for instance, like, it wouldn't go off the map, it would explode here. If it hits a figure, it's 3 white dice, so potentially 3 wounds, potentially none. That's okay I suppose, that's not bad. So that's in our equipment, and then as we get through that door towards where Otacon is, we see in here a bunch of guards getting slaughtered, which I think they actually did a full cutscene of these guys dying for the GameCube remake of Metal Gear Solid 1. But in the original you just see the bodies and kind of a hint that the ninja did it. And yeah, next time we're going to see him threatening Otacon, and we're going to have to rescue him in a boss fight against who will be at certain points in the story a playable character in the form of Grey Fox. So we'll be back next time for that fight. Thank you very much for watching, I sincerely hope you enjoyed. Again, it's a complicated rule set, so if stuff's done wrong, I hope at the very least it's been entertaining. Please do remember to share support. Channel members do get access to this series early as well. They're well ahead of the public videos so far. So if you want to see them early, become a channel member. Or just liking and commenting helps as well. Or you can check out the channel sponsor. They don't currently have this game in stock. They have had it in stock, but it's sold out. You can put it on your want list and they'll let you know when it's back in stock if you're interested. Anyway, until next time, ta-ta for now.